Alright. Uh, audio's good. Audio's good. Alright, picking up wherever it is that I left off. Probably gonna be too long a stream. It's like 7 p.m. But I at least wanted to do something today, even if it's only for a little while. Probably like hour and a half. I say as I'll most likely end up at like 2 hours 20. But especially since tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow, the microphone should be coming. And I'll be helping clean the garage most likely. So, what the? Oh, your limbs are broken, isn't they? Yeah.
Getting my second.
There we go. I have no idea what to hurt her, but back on my sentences that I was saying. And I'll probably be spending, if I don't get to stream tomorrow, I'll probably be not streaming Saturday. If I get to fool around with the mic tomorrow, if it does show up, whatever day the microphone comes, I'll be spending the entire day just fiddle-faddling with the settings in OBS and the microphone placement, trying to get audio mixing properly, make sure the game's audible, but I'm so you can hear me and the game's not too quiet, but not so loud that it overpowers, and not so loud that I overpower it. Like if you're watching the VODs I have on Twitch or YouTube, like most of the videos, certainly notable examples. The Borderlands 2 video where Cody and Meredith totally fine because they're piping through Discord on the desktop audio source, but I'm near unintelligible. Like that. If only there was a way I could hear my own feedback, but through the stream, so I know what I sound like as it's all coming together, rather than just through OBS. And Hat in Time, where the game was very loud, but I was not so much. Monster Hunter, but there's nothing I can do about that. That was through the PS4's controller port, microphone, built-in shit. I do not have an Elgato. I will say this: I'm using Beats Bluetooth, so I had to buy an auxiliary jack to plug it into the PS4 controller to get the mic working. I will say this: that is a shitty microphone. Like, I sounded like trash. I've plugged in those like cheap Skull Candy Jib. They're like $10. They have a microphone attached to them. And while the mic quality isn't good, it certainly wasn't near inaudible. So, no idea why. I was hoping it would use the built-in mic on the headset, but defaulted to the one on the wire. Maybe I can get one without the wire. Without the microphone built into the wire, so it uses the headsets. Whatever, I'm rambling. Quest. Tell Jason. Alright.
Hello.
Did I not do that last time? Also, am I crazy or am I moving much faster? It definitely feels faster. There he is. Jason, get over here. Words. That's this ugly motherfucker. Carlos.
Is the way clear?
Yes. Did I not do that? Oh, right, wait. No, didn't stream end last time when the game crashed? Yes, it did.
Praise the Creator.
Okay, yeah. That's what happened.
Bless you, Wanderer.
I get it now.
The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement, to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer.
Yes.
There is much to be done.
Will do. Be gone with all of you. When I go to space, am I allowed to loot this stuff, or is it still considered stealing? That's an important... Because I do want all this stuff. I don't want to steal it. Either way, time to head down to the Steward Passage to the rockets. And maybe we'll finally, when this is all said and done, maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to get a room at the Dino Delight Motel. Dream. Probably won't work with my luck. So, yes. Oh yeah, I was playing Fallout 4 with mods earlier today for like minutes. Yeah, I did not play it very long. My day got hijacked real quick with some furniture that needed assembling. And I thank you for congregating. Go back to Mars and don't attack Earth. They really do look like the Mars attack helmets. But in it, I ran into an overly large super mutant that I'm like, I don't remember Lister from the base game. I'm like, he must have been here. Eddie, where is your health, sir? Am I allowed to do that? I guess I'm allowed to do that. I hope there's a perk that auto heals companions. But regardless, what was I saying? Right. But upon killing him, he dropped a legendary item called Rip and Tear. And I'm thinking, like, I definitely don't remember this. And that's when it occurred to me, like, oh yeah, I have that unique weapons mod installed. Where it scatters a bunch of interesting weapons all over the Commonwealth. Like, subway station that in my hundreds of hours playing Fallout 4 on the PS4 when it first came out, to now had never stumbled upon. It's the one where you hit buttons and it moves the subway cars. It's like a weird little puzzle. Depending where you place the subway car, you have access to different parts of it, of the subway. At the end of one of the train cars, they added a death claw called the Tunnel Crawler. They had a unique, legendary railway rifle. That's what it's called. That has a cool effect where if you dash, it charges up steam, and once you hear the whistle, it has a single charge on it that you can. I guess you can stack it. It wasn't very clear, but it does like massive damage. I wasn't able to test it out because every time I'd shoot, missed, and then all the charges went away, or my companion would kill them.
Time before I descended to the launch
Regardless,
pad,
back to this.
I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey.
Yes,
Our
sure.
preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components.
Oh no.
If you would still... There is no way that...
Are you seriously gonna take these Repcon rockets to space?
Yes. The rockets will convey it. I understand your concerns,
Yeah.
friend, and I thank you for voicing them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where you'd go as your standing height is about the, from top to bottom, that's about the height of a human being. What the shit? How did you get down there? What? What the fuck is the door? Where? How?
Hey.
How did he get over there so fast? What is he looking at in there? Sticking his upper torso into that crate. Yeah, there he goes. Man, whatever's in there must be real interesting. But that's like the only door. Man literally just teleported. Holy shit. Hey, Chris, you ugly son of a bitch.
Jason says that I am to cooperate.
Alright. How can I help?
I was close to completing work on the rockets. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting
Oh, the
agent
Brave Man's
and a set
Nuka-Cola.
of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. It's no longer potent enough. As for the thrust control modules...
I'll track down that.
Very well. Late.
I know where to go. Oh, I see what this is for. It's a shortcut, so you don't have to go through the whole Repcon facility to get back to the launch site. Art. I'm gonna fast travel, but I should probably walk up first, just so I know where the hell I am. In comparison to, oh, just past the model rocket outside. Cool. This one has plane wings. That would not work well. At all. Get rid of that. Stabilize a rocket easily. Around the back are fine. The wings, no. No, that just fuck with turbulence, I think. I'm literally not a rocket scientist, so I'm just making guesses based on things I do know. But, go back. Let's go there. Yeah. Oh, no shake tonight, but I guess have some brownies for dessert. I mean, not ungrateful. It's just wanting a shake lately. What with the weather and the heat and all, shake is a very nice treat to have. Nice, cool, tasty drink. And it is 4:30 a.m. Alright, 6 hours. Yep. Now that went fast. That reminds me of a rumor that I heard way back in the day, like when looking on forums on the internet about Skyrim and like Fallout 3 and shit. Where was it in Fallout 3 too, or was it? No, I think it was for Fallout 3 too. Where if you hit wait and then selected the time and then pressed the Xbox menu button on the controller to bring up the menu, like it would speed up the timer. I have no idea if it worked. It felt like it worked.
Welcome back. Can I
But,
get you anything?
I have no confirmation if it did or not. Hey, is there radioactive material in your rockets?
Well, I don't really know. Would that sour you on buying one if it did?
Oh, that didn't really change anything. I'd like to buy all of them.
Really? I never thought I'd see the day.
I'm your town's hero because of this.
The day I'd part with them for such an incredibly low price, with so many other offers flooding in.
Ah, yeah.
But I like you. I think maybe it's time. All that's left is in the storage room here.
Yeah, no, I can do it.
Okay, I admit it.
Not a fool.
They've been collecting dust since before I got here. You can have them dirt cheap.
Sweet. I'd like to see what you have for
Sure
sale.
thing. Have a look.
Miscellaneous. I'd like to buy a key. Yep. Did that go down in price? I could have sworn it was more expensive. Hold on. I don't know what that gun is. This is the damage per second is 147. I could have sworn that was 12,000 before, or I'm just crazy. You know what? I'm leaning towards the second one. I'm probably just crazy. Let's say I give you a single NCR $20 bill. And that's a barter, I think. Pleasure doing business with you. Did I just miss out on the key to the room? That's in there. Oh well. Back to the Repcon facility. I noticed that my how people think about me didn't go up, so I'm gonna say that this more or less is a failure in getting a player home. I have just had a thought. Perhaps if I go talk to that dude when he's in his house, I may buy the key. I don't know why that would make a difference, but it is something I haven't tried yet. Let's finish this. Maybe it's my reputation goes up after I help the ghouls. Because it's like, wow, what a nice guy. He helped those religious spacemen go to space. And I'm like, yeah, sure did. Give me a rum, please. I beg of you.
Yeah.
Hey, I
You
got
found
it.
the components we discussed?
Yeah.
Let me see. Yes, that's the igniting agent. But we'll need more of these souvenirs. Later.
Okay. Did I not buy more? How many did I buy? I bought exactly one, didn't I? Yeah, I bought exactly one. It was 4 caps for 1 rocket. Okay. I guess we head back. Oh, what's this man have? Cat eye. Ah, nope. I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna take it. Does this go anywhere? Nope, just behind the rocks. Hmm. Now the quest marker is literally sending me. It's sending me. Yep. I'm gonna go talk to. Oh, hey, Victor.
Hey there, friend.
What are you still doing here? French? Thought you'd migrate over to New Vegas now that I'm almost there. Well, almost in the building anyway. Hey, you don't have any more?
Welcome back. Can I get you anything? Sure thing. Have a look.
Okay. No, like fire nozzle. Oh. Oh! Oh, there it is. Yeah, perfect. How would you feel about 7 of these? A pleasure doing business. For this room. Mine now. Holy shit. Wow. That's a lot of souvenirs of the dinosaur. All valued at 1. Oh, didn't mean to take the dinosaur. Oof. That's a lot of rockets, my dude. Hey.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
Yeah, Cliff, could you sell me a room to live in?
Come back.
I beg of you. On a home. I need a place to live so bad. Sweet God. The shit? Oh, I thought it was a ghoul. Drug addict, I guess.
Hey there.
The salvage business has really slowed down since those ghouls took over Repcon.
Well, don't worry, I'm helping them something. Please let this work. Oh, Jesus. Stop. Alright. Head back down. Manhole. Enter. Hopefully praying to, I don't care who, anything that'll listen. Let me get that player home.
Have you
I
found the
have
components
too
we
many
discussed?
guns. Yeah, I got there.
Yes. Now all
Alright. And yes.
Repcon has been ransacked so many times by scavengers, it's hard to know where the components might turn up. If they turn up.
Fair enough.
Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east that are supposed to be highly radioactive.
Okay. Yeah, let's go there. I'm sure we'll find the rocket parts at the radioactive ruins. You know, I'm sure those ruins came here and stole the parts. Why would they be here? That doesn't make sense. It would make more sense if, you know, someone scavenged them. Not that they're just in a different place. Yeah. Industrial ruin. The junkyard. I don't think that man knows what an industrial ruin is. Hello, Lady Gibson.
So, you're back.
Hello,
Now,
old Lady Gibby.
where did we leave off?
Do you got any rocket stuff?
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules.
Curse you
but
and your
they're
knowledge of
expensive.
technology.
500 caps worth of expensive.
Ah, God dang, that she knows how. She's so smart about tech. Only she wasn't. But I have good barter because I planned ahead.
Fair enough. It's not
Yeah.
like anyone's ever wanted to buy them before. 250 caps it is.
Fair enough.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah.
So, you're back. Now, where...
What can I sell to make that money back? I want it back. $80. 8. What? Is that an item? I have no idea what it means. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Once I have a place to store my guns, I will store... For guns I'm not using, I'll store the ammo they use with them. That way, should I ever use the gun, I'll have ammo for it. And that way, any ammo I collect that isn't of a certain type, I can just sell. Money. A thing I like a lot. Because boy howdy, when it comes to these games do I hoard my money. I think I've genuinely spent more money in these games, in this playthrough, than any other Bethesda game I've ever played. Because let me tell you, Skyrim, I wouldn't buy shit. Nothing. I didn't spend a single gold coin, ever. I'd literally go in, and I'd say, you have a nice sword for sale. I'm gonna go ransack a cave and become rich and never buy from you. And then I come out of the cave and I'm like, I have this magic sword, it's better. And that's how I played the game. Got one magic sword out of a cave and was like, I'm never buying shit. I could get it for free for killing a weird monster. And that was my business model. That's how I ended up with, I think, like, something like 12,000 gold. My 360 save file in Skyrim.
Have you found the
whole shit
components
ton.
we discussed?
Yeah, I did. Don't worry, I'm a coward too. Oh, there it is.
Indeed you did. And they seem to be in excellent condition.
Yeah. Did the launch wait a few minutes? Cool. I'm just gonna save. Perfect, lovely. And, alright, I'm
It is
good.
almost time for the great journey.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes,
This.
we have everything we need.
That
to launch
computer
the
you
rocket,
used to fuck it
Jason.
up.
The great journey can begin.
I know there's a computer you're gonna fuck it up. I wanna find it so I can avoid touching it.
Gather all.
I never even saw
May the
that.
Creator guide my words and help me speak true.
Yeah, like, why are you down there? I thought you didn't believe in this mumbo jumbo. Hey, his friend's dead, so might as well, right?
The rockets and begin the great journey.
Yeah.
Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen
But-
fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends.
As
One
me.
you, the other alone.
I can crouch in this one. I can do my dance. Yay.
To our new friend, we say thanks.
And there's no
promise never to
subtitles.
forget how he cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey.
Not demons. Just remember,
We owe more than thanks.
going to space, you can't be spouting things like demons.
You have made this great journey.
Now, demons,
a
that's
reality.
different.
From this moment forward, you
Careful
will
the
be
Necron
the
tier and all that.
fate of the great journey. We shall never forget you.
Eldar.
I ask that you forgive us,
Tyranids.
Chris, and give us your blessing.
40k is cool.
And we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go.
Put on
To
your
the far
suit.
beyond.
Hey. Evening.
Just so casual. Also, why did that get subtitles? Jason, put on your suit. Jason. Jason, what are you doing? Jason. Not getting in the ships. Hey, man.
Did you hear him? My God, you were right all along.
Wait, what?
I'm no ghoul.
I never said
You're
anything.
just using me.
I never said nothing.
And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage?
That's not how that works.
Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
Well, maybe if you weren't such an blustering asshole, maybe people could.
So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that
Oh,
it?
fuck no. Absolutely not. You can go to Novak.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only
Perfect.
chance I've got. Maybe it'll be different this time. I was never a saint before.
Maybe you should
I
stop
can't believe I'm
smoking.
agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try.
Yeah, go to Novak. Have fun, bye. Alright. Then we save. And now I launch the rockets. Launches the rockets. Don't worry, I'm a big science brain. I know what I'm done. Yes, the launch a rocket button is certainly in this room. Not that, obviously. Trust me, I am science. Yeah, I got no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Should it not be this? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, wait a moment. It's right. There, where I'm going, there's an overview of the platform. It's outside, I think. Am I crazy or am I remembering that right? Let us pop outside, see. It overlooks the dome. Right. Right. No. That's a flying tree. Wait. Yes! There it is. It's that room right there. Shit. How do I get up? Climbing powers activate. Yep. Yep. Shit. Nope. God damn it, if only I had a horse. Oh, no. Fuck. Trying to... Ah! I see. Wait. No, they're ferals, right? Over here, now we're getting somewhere. Fine. Doki. Oh, come fuck on. Really? No, really? Shit. Okay. There. Wait, are you serious? There's an invisible wall here. On this flat surface. Oh, I didn't know my gun could... I didn't know it would show it holstered. What? Oh, wow. Totally forgot that. I guess. Cool. Alright, I guess we're going back in the tunnel. Fuck it, we're gonna head towards the thing. Local map. Yeah, okay, I guess so. Up and onward. So says the game. Up, up, up. God damn it. Stop. Stop. Christ. Come along, Antler. I'm taking you with me. Oh, I've thrown you. Whoopsies. Yeah. Yep. That's...
Don't mind trailblazing as long as we got the ammo. And whiskey.
We are in a building, Cass. We are most definitely not trailblazing as of right now. We are very much on a trail that... on ups. Uppies. Loading pods. Building structure that, if existed in real life, I would be terrified to go in. Just because of how little support there is under it. I am a large man, and my weight can easily destroy things. Oh, I thought that was a person. Saw a vague shape. So... Ah, right. Here we go. There we are. Now we save. Okay, just for the hell of it. What not to do. This. Don't do that. Because then you hit the button and this happens. This is what not to do, kids. Remember, don't crash your rockets into each other, lest everything gets fucked to hell. Case in point. Whoopsie doodle! Whoa, that's explosive! And that's why you don't do that. Oh, everyone kind of likes me. Well, I blew up a bunch of ghouls in their rockets, and Novak's like, yeah, that's cool. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot to name my character Courier. And the game freeze when I tried to load it. Did I try to load the game too quickly? Always a possibility with me. Poof. Okay. Just gonna give it a second. And yeah, no. Yeah, it's frozen. Alright. A moment. Yeah. Just opened Task Manager not responding. Alright, let's stupid thing. Yeah. No, I don't care about big picture mode. God, shut up. Yeah, it's the. There we go. Good as new. Reopening the game. And reopened. Just gotta let the starting stuff load through. Heinz has a salad ice cream. That's what my phone is telling me on my YouTube notifications. Thank you, Ashens, for bringing that horrible, horrible knowledge to me. That is disgusting. And it's called Salad Creams with a Z. Why would you do that? Please, for the love of God, stick to making condiments like ketchup and mustard. Please do not make whatever abomination is salad ice cream anymore, Heinz. Good God, man. That's a new level of yuck. Salad ice cream? I don't even... Examine it further. Examine the trajectories a little further, it looks like the computer set to make a non-optimal route to a specific destination. You surmise that with minor alterations you can plot a course that will take them about 12% closer to their destination. Make the change. Cool. Now, this is how you do it proper. I don't think I can even listen to launch signal music, it's probably copyrighted. But go, brave astronauts! Take to the stars! Yeah, perfect. There they go, woof! That one had a bit of a... The fuck is that over there? Just a pile of dust just appeared. What, did one of the rockets glitch over there? Hey, Novak likes me now. Cool. Now I'm liked. They like me. They really like me. Right. Enough with the references. It is time to pick a stat. But... sneak up, better crits. Actually. Energy weapons, effectiveness. Medicine. That there. Points. Don't really use bullets. Now, no, that won't count the weird Tesla cannon, will it? one of these... Did any of these up carry weight? No. There is a sciencey melee weapon. I know there are sciencey melee weapons in the Big Empty. I know there are. I don't remember what they are, but I know they exist. So, but speech is important because sometimes you're not bartering, you're speaking. Let's start putting some points into speech. Maybe get 35, 40. Perfect. Oh! Oh, no perk this time. Apparently I'm not worthy. No perk for... Of course I can't fast travel, because technically I'm in a building. Yay. One feature of 76 that I do really like is that you can just fast travel from literally anywhere. You in a building? Go ahead, fast travel. It's totally cool. And I like that. It's very helpful. Because there's a lot of buildings in 76 and in Fallout in general where it's, alright, time to find the exit. I'm very lost. This building is a maze. Then you spend a lot of time trying to find your way out. Which can be bad, especially if you're partially injured and you're just like, I need to get out of here and fast travel home to rest, put some stuff away and do a bunch of other stuff. But teleporting in a building solves that problem. And if, for people who are like, but the lore, it's like, well, you just... Oh, another one. Found your way to the door and walked out. You know, the same logic used to explain fast traveling. Just walked there. I have not been here. I've always seen the Force lock, but I've never used it, and I don't know if anyone else ever has, because it's always so low that what's the point? There's such a low chance you might as well just try it yourself. Because I'm pretty sure if you fail to force the lock, it breaks it. Then you can never pick the door again. Like, it's like when you fail to hack a terminal properly. Just locked out forever. No more for you. Somehow I never came over here. Which very well could mean that there are rules.
Holding my breath.
Yeah. Filing cabinets. Ooh. Yeah. More bottle caps for me. Same ones. Okay. Bed? Nope. Yes. No. I just found it weird how a cherry bomb is like a miscellaneous trash item when it's described as a tiny explosive. Like, I think a fun mechanic for it could be similar to the rocks in Bloodborne, where you throw it to Jesus, Cass, you scared the shit out of me. You could throw the cherry bomb, and it could scare an enemy. It could not scare an enemy. What's the word? Lure an enemy. Like, you throw it, it makes a slight pop, and then all a Metal Gear Solid, they go, what was that noise? And then go to investigate it. Maybe you could use it to lure someone closer for a better snipe. Get someone within peak melee range. Stuff like that. Could be a very interesting mechanic. But I'm going Novak. I'm liked. Please. Please, I beg. I beg to all the gods, any of them, don't care which, something of a higher power. Let me be able to obtain a room in this town, as I cannot get a room anywhere else. For some reason. Now that I'm liked, in theory, Mickey said he would give it to me for free.
I don't
man.
know if you know, but since Jeannie Mae passed, I've been keeping an eye on her
Hey!
properties for her.
Thank God.
I think it's time we gave everything back to you, so take this key and make yourself at home at our motel.
Ah,
It'll open the room on the second floor, closest to the lobby. Hope
beautiful.
it suits you.
Oh, that worked out. I walk in, talk to him, and the game's just like, hey man, sorry for all the trouble. Here you go. And now I'm happy as can fucking be. Yes. A player home for me. Look at this stuff that I have. Alright. First things
What's
first,
the
give me everything I've given you. That one. This. That. Those. I don't know what else I gave you. You can keep the rest. Now, Eddie, my boy. You just hand over everything you have. You don't need any of this. Perfect. And yep, that's a lot of weight. All right. Let's walk over to the dresser. We will put clothes in here. Barrette. There. Battle helmet. 2. Spacesuit, space helmet. It actually has a better DT than what I have. 4, 5. Yeah, no joke. Wait, 0. This isn't a joke. That actually has a better DT. It has 10 plus 40 rad resist and weighs less. Alright. I'll bite. I guess I'm wearing a spacesuit for a while. That one. Yep. Alright. Goes in here. So, I'm mostly just gonna fill this with booze. Turbos. Because the effect I don't affects turbo +1. Ah, of course, +1 turbo. I don't know what that is. It doesn't help. Like medicine +10. Super Stimpack debuff, but HP +90. That's good. Okay. But just +1 turbo, that's not a stat I have. I don't have a stat called turbo. That means literally nothing. Let's see. Put in the steady. If it weighs something, that's grounds for it going in. Yeah, that's not very helpful. I don't really have a use for Venom. Alright. Next up. Oh, hey, it's safe. Do I have any miscellaneous I want to put in? Maybe. Let's see. Anything that weighs something that I'm not selling. Dinky, yep. Yeah, that's about it for now. And oh, hang on, you know what? Before we do anything, take some stuff and just sit on up. What'll that do? That would do nothing. Okay. That on tap though. Alright. Wait. Oh, there's the boy. Okay. Guns and bullets go in here. Magnum. Bumper sword. Or flamer. Flamer. Frag grenade. Well, frag grenades are special. Grenade rifle. Shotgun incinerator. Pistol laser RCW. That one. This. That. That. I don't know what I have equipped. Okay, second. Tri-beam. 30 caravan shotgun. So. Nope. Alright, we need a big something for the upper right corner. That's where the big guns go. You know what? Yeah, let's put the plasma caster there. Why the hell not? Big boy, it's big boy weapon, does big boy damage. Gonna keep the those for a moment. Whatever I have 76 of. 12 gauge. So 12 gauge gets to go be in the box. Alright, that's much nicer, much more tidy. Cases weigh nothing, so whatever. Oh, right, gotta. And my carry weight is 139 out of 250. I am below 50% carrying capacity. For Dark Souls, I'd have a nice roll. Oh, right. Got. Oh, I can't wear them at the same time. Let us put the authority glasses away then. Yep. Bathroom. Ow. Bunch of empty whiskey. Empty stuff. Red water. Found. A toilet. I'm not stupid. Activating means take a drink. Trick me. Yeah. Alright, now that I have a player home. Oh geez, that's oh, I could have sworn those would be containers. Still, it's one container. Or I have yet to use. Nice. It's a very good player home. Oh wait, and then there's a first aid box if I so desire. Yeah. Alright, we're heading out. Finally got a player home. Let's save that so I don't have to put all that stuff away. Again. Because I'm happy with it. I won't remember the exact placement of things. And then I'll spend twice as long trying to remember the placement of things. Oh yeah, there's a big Repcon rocket. tinier one. Probably. Oh, there's a bunch. Workbench. No. What I want is a reloading bench. Ah, hold on. Here we go. Recycling. This is what I want. I want to recycle all those stuff I have. Yeah. I have a bunch in array. Recycling flamer fuel. Ones, yes. And recycle the energy cells to make 32. And the reloading bench. Yeah, it's for stuff. But wonderful. And if I'm right, then yeah, look at that. I have 3 and 1 out of what I had before, and a HEPA 20 cartridge filter. What the hell is that for? I don't know. I have a lot of stuff that I wasn't able to store, it seems. A lot more stuff. Oh well. Alright, my friends. You've successfully launched rockets. What do we do now? Where do you want to go, Eddie? Right, heartache by the number. Come. As seen here. God damn it. Bad system that you have to hold down the stick to turn it. But you can also accidentally zoom out, but the minute you let go, it just undoes it. Like so. It's shitty. I'm very glad that after this, like, Skyrim was the first one that did it, where when you're in this, like, third person, if you stop moving and just turn the camera, you can see the front of your character. And Fallout 4, where it perfected it, where, like, your character, whichever way you move, your character will run that way. So in third person, you could just, like, pan the camera at you and walk towards the camera, which was pretty cool. I had fun with that. Mainly putting the red lights on the XO1 suit and then walking slowly out of water like some sort of giant, very fun, stupid thing I like to pass the time doing. Could you imagine in the middle of the night, something like the XO1 just comes up out of the water at you?
Won't see us coming.
That'd be terrifying. That's a rock, isn't it? Turning a rock. Yeah, I am. That's a rock. I got scared of a rock again. Yeah, it's just a very colorful rock. Oh, wait, no. No, it's a dead mole rat. I wasn't stupid. I wasn't crazy. It was, in fact, I mean, it's dead, but it still wasn't a rock. The point for me on that. Wasn't scared of a rock this time. There's a man? Hang on, there's an non-hostile this way. As well as a, location. It can't hurt to say hello. By this logic, they should be over the ridge. Hey, it's a dude! Hey, Mr. Wastelander.
Nothing to say. Let's move on.
Well, that's fucking rude. Fine. Dick. Why are you just casually smoking in front of a toxic waste dump? Seems weird. Like, you know, not the best place to just casually smoke, but what do I know? Oh, Christ almighty, I ain't walking all that way. Apparently I can... Oh! Oh, the Cazador farm. Right. I remember. Oh, Jesus. I said the words, and the words were true. Don't you fucking... Don't you fucking... Swear to Christ. You guys aren't threats, you're just annoyances now. That goddamn, antidote. Yum. Find a way to get a lot of that. So, Cass, what do you think? I mean, we were here before, but still. What's your, diagnosis? Well, we're here. I guess we talk?
More energy weapons hit
There we
this
go.
area again. Place is perfectly clean. This is Brotherhood level murder here.
Is it?
But they don't do things like that. This was done with a purpose.
They don't.
Let's poke around a bit, see what we can find. Might be something in the wreckage.
I mean... I did. I already did that.
What's that?
Ah.
Looks like a map.
What?
Got the route along the west of Vegas, and they've marked another spot. Over here along this stretch. That's fucked up. Middle of nowhere. Yeah. Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's not any closer than the first. So if you'd rather let be...
What? You stay in your fucking canyon. No, okay, that's just a praying man's. No. No, that's Cazadors. I remember when I came out. I can see one. I can see them over the ridge. There's another. You shitty bugs. You stay fucking away from me, you goddamn poison. Yeah. What map? Exactly. Because I looted this place beforehand, that's probably why. So we're headed to... Yeah, and we're not gonna mess with the Cazadors. We're just gonna pop right on over. And we have so much venom. Sure. Antidotes, that's what those are called. I don't want to fuck with it. Alright. Oh, that is a beautiful skybox. Look at them stars. Beautiful. Normally I'd look for a constellation, but I don't wanna. I'm feeling, you know what, now. Let's see if I can't find Hokuto no Ken. Where is the Kenshiro star? I see a lot that... I don't know how accurate these are to the real stars. I don't... I'm not seeing the star. Don't see the Big Dipper anymore. Oh, wait, what am I doing? The North Star would be here, in the north. Oh. Take a peek upward, there's cloud in the way, that's very helpful. Not seeing it. I'm not seeing a star now. I'm guessing it's just random stars. Oh god, another one. Oh no! This time I can save the mole rats. You shitty Brahmin. Get it. For once, we saved them.
Sure could use a drink.
We were only able to save one, but still, that's one more than I've ever saved before. Fuck you, cow! Shit! Where are we headed? Oh, the complete opposite direction, of course. Still, I'm very satisfied with that. I find these guys quite cute. Go get him. It's why when the design got changed in Fallout 4, I was kind of on the fence about it. I still prefer this one, because, well, the one in Fallout 4 definitely looks more like a mole rat. This looks more like a mutant mole rat. And, one of the things I liked most about it was just, like, how accurate, like, it is to a real mole rat, because, yeah, it has, like, the teeth and then the weird little gap in its mouth. See that line right there? That's actually the inside of its mouth. That little, crown line. Yeah, that. Yeah, it looks like... There it is. How it looks like a weird grandpa now. Like, there's his grandpa chin. Big grandpa nose. He just has a weird frowny mouth. Yeah. Their mouths are like that, with the teeth on the outside. That way, they can still dig tunnels without, you know, consuming a mouthful of dirt. Basically, they keep the mouth closed and just open and shut the little teeth on the outside and dig tunnels. It is an amazing evolutionary trait. If you want to learn more, just type in Z Frank on YouTube, or just type in true facts about the naked mole rat. You'll learn all you need to know about those strange, strange superheroes. And just watch all of Z Frank's stuff anyway. He makes good content. Subscribe, he subscribers. Makes learning fun. Very good content. What, did I just pick up speed? Why am I so fast? Look at me, I'm zooming. What the hell? Shit, did I go buy it? Must have. My god, I'm just looking at it. This house? That can't be right. That looks kind of like a bat. Oh. Well, hang on. Alright. Enemies? On up. Oh, don't, it's all good. They're so far away they don't exist. I found one. He's the cow. Nothing. Here we go.
Another
What's this?
caravan burned. Except someone made camp here. And I never heard about this attack.
That's probably because there are
Let's look
corpses
around.
there.
Something stinks.
I agree, Cass. Thinking of the Jontron Kid Nation. If only there was some clue as to who could have done it. Only there was some sort of clue. done such a thing. God only knows. Stuff, your ash, you don't need it.
That does it. That's all I need to know.
Right, there's the Crimson Caravan.
And the Van Graffs. They
Right.
were behind burning these caravans, and they've got to answer for them. I'm gonna get some extra ammo, a few bottles of whiskey, and then
Perfect.
show them how Cassidy's settle accounts.
Wait, what if we let bureaucracy do it? I mean, what if we do that?
NCR? That'd take years.
That's fair. That's good reasoning. Hello, the killing gun. No, the killing gun. That's good reasoning. I don't get what the difference. But guns blade. Well, my guy isn't exactly aggressive. What if I can get the evidence?
All right. If you poke around the Van Graffs and Alice, fine. But if I see either one go into their camp, I'm gonna start shooting, no matter what.
What do you mean go into their camp?
All right then.
Oh, it's just a gecko. Don't. What the hell does that mean? Now you know what? Hold on. Yep. Just like I predicted, it saved right before I teleported. Oh, there we go. Vegas Medical Center, and then we saved. Well, fast as we can. Shitty Brahmin. Get it? Yeah!
Time for your ass whipping.
Oh my god, we did it. I did it. I saved 3. 3 of them, you hear me? Shit, Brahmin. Look at that, the blood hasn't even cleaned from the last slaughter. Grandpa's. Ah, success. I'm the hero I've always wanted to be. Look at that, right there. It says it right there, Mojave legend. Because I saved these 3 mole rats. Basically God. The greatest deific, the paragon of all that is good. Shown the world the way. To be a good person. Not gonna gamble because the broken and sucks. It's just a sound effect. I'm all for music being like creative and unique, but like when ambient sound just to have animal noises, dead animals are also game as enemies. Kinda, how do you put it? Makes it hard to tell when it's real and when it's just incidental sound. There we go. Alright. I do save spam sometimes. Shit. That one. That bit. Yeah.
Another caravan.
Yeah. Okay. Just save right here now that you've said that. Oh, give me this. Half. Save that. Not to be grabbed by the shoulders and swung into a conversation. No? Sure?
That does it. That's
Okay.
all I need to know. Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. They were behind burning these. I'm gonna... All right. If you poke around the Van Graff... But if I see either one go into their camp, I'm gonna start shooting, no matter what you find.
Okay. It's literally exactly the same.
You find any evidence yet? I'm not gonna wait forever.
Cass, we literally just started. Cass, please? Have some chill. We have just decided to search for evidence, and the first thing you decide to ask is, have we found evidence? No, Cass, I haven't had time to take a piss. You have nothing.
I held off on filling them full of holes. So unless you give me a...
What do you mean you held off? We've been at this a total of 2 seconds. Good lord, ma'am. You need to learn how to not shoot people if that's how you're feeling. Alright. Yeah, there's 2 new enemies. I wonder what it could be. Is it geckos? Blowflies? People? I don't see
Glad I
anything.
left the outpost behind.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Very spread out, so I'm gonna guess geckos. Or rat scorpions, my least favorite. Oh. At least it's normal sized. Oh, no, sir, where are you going? No. You're not going anywhere. You're coming right here to me. Pure poison gland. Yes, I can sell that for much money. Perfect, I love it. Okay. Alright. Cool. I guess we go to the Crimson Caravan. Which I'm definitely gonna save outside of here. If I go in there and you start shooting the goddamn place up like Boone did when we walked into Nipton. Because I completely forgot Boone hated the Caesar's Legion. Somehow, his main character trait.
Rafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
Alright. What kind of bench is this? Got a couple of these. Yeah. I'll make 3. Lovely. Oh, that's a lot of bullets. I am liking that. Okay. Go in.
Hello.
What? What is this?
Staying low.
Oh dear, I'm so hidden. Good golly, you whiz. I hate everything. I should have upped my lock picking. Do I have... What is my lock picking? 30. I don't have copies of tumblers today, do I? That's Locksmith's Reader. I guess not. Pray for me. I guess the desk will have to do for now. One McLafferty sits at. Just more of the same. Oh no. Oh dear, I'm so worried. Dang, I'm still basically Jesus. Only in Fallout where being a Paragon of Virtue means you can probably stab a baby and people will just be like, well, I mean, okay. Because you've earned enough good boy points. Ba-dum. Just occurred to me doing this will probably fail the quest for, is it? The gun runner thing. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. I've seen that quest play out. You have to kill a lot of dudes.
McLaughlin's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Oh, it's Dawn. Hey, Dawn.
Need anything?
Hey, no, you're good. Tips. Alright. Go to Freeside. And then go see if we can't sneak around the McGraths a bit. I'm sure they haven't noticed all their stuff missing.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
It's me.
King says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
You tell the king to keep on keeping on, my dude. I am saddened by, no matter how you play out the game, the kings basically end up getting wiped out. Either to death, or they just basically disband. And I'm sad, because it's like, as far as like local gangs go, they're basically just some punks who are like, hey, we like our town, we're gonna protect it. It's like, yeah, okay, no, that's sure.
For all your energy weapon needs.
I can't believe I got you a sex robot just so I could have a room that doesn't work. Alright. Let's save before we go in here. Oof.
Hello.
Hey, Simon.
Welcome to the Silver Rush. New Vegas's best. I'm just kidding. Go on in.
Yeah, thank you, my dude. Hey, you don't happen to have more weapons, do you? You didn't restock? No, you didn't. I was kind of hoping that you did. You don't have more in your inventory.
Back. I hope you've been... Of course.
Mind if I buy some things? 204, that blows mine right out of the water. And I believe that's a laser Gatling. 8 DPS 39. Yeah, you still have all the stuff, more or less. Table's a totally separate inventory. Alright. Save right here. Hey, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Welcome back.
I'm sure this will go well. Gun runners, family business, bad neighborhood, Freeside, stealth, NCR, Legion, house. Oh. It's just generic. Tell me about what you know about the world.
Hello.
Of course it's hard. You don't happen to have a key, do you? He does. You guys don't, like, go to sleep, do ya? It's 12 a.m. I don't think they go to sleep. No. Nah, this is a 24-hour business, and these people are 24-hour on the clock. So pickpocketing the key is out of the question. And... Sorry, am I actually hidden? Right here in the corner. And he just turned his back to me. I can't pickpocket this man. He does not exist. Well, shit. Apparently, this corner qualifies me as hidden.
Keep moving.
Alright. I guess... Oh. Oh, damn it. I thought I was clever. This is just another bathroom. Honestly, much shittier. Yeah, this is much cleaner. It's less of a stain. I guess I'll be out of your hair for now then. Have a good night, day, I don't know, I don't care. I don't have any more weapons on display. I'd love to steal, observe them. Oh, okay. So, my nemesis lockpicking has struck once more to defeat me. Which is always good. Very glad. Very helpful. That will be on hold then. For now. I guess we go do those. Birds of a feather. No. Take on some Nightkin. No, thank you. I guess. Look at the world map. Where haven't I explored? The West. I haven't explored the West at all. I guess we're heading west. Level up some, put some into lockpicking, put some into sneak. Very important to both of those.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
How much lockpicking do I need for a hard lock? I need 100 for a hard lock, don't I? Yeah, it is how the hard locks work, isn't it? Need fucking 100. Maybe I'll put some into pickpocketing. So, hello, sir. Who are you? Recognize you. Wait up. You have a name? No, just generic existence. Oh, wait a minute. The Old Mormon Fort. I know they have quests I can take. But, yes. See, let's... I'm gonna need to level up a bit. Oh!
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
Yeah, it's
the
me.
King says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Ah, cool. I mean, the money was cooler, but sure, whatever. I'm not gonna turn down free gifts for doing a good job. Anyone with a name? Name? No name. Got a name? No name. Wait, these have names. That has a name. Name. Wearing a doctor coat. You have a name, I bet. Oh, I guess not. Name. Only names are important. Care about names. No name. Gambler, don't care. Gambler, don't care.
Hey.
Form of name, but not the correct one that I'm looking for.
What's up?
Hey! I've been looking for this dude.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good
No, I've been looking for you, Ganon. You're exactly the guy I want on my trip. You seem like a man who'd be interested in UFOs and science. Need any help?
Me specifically? No. I'm sure Julie Farkas does, though. Lab coat, pointy hair. And I'm sure she can find something for you to do. It might be kind of depressing and terrible, though.
I bet.
Caveat Samaritanus.
That was Latin. I don't know what it meant. I don't speak Latin. The most I know is Timor Regis, which means the King of Fear. Because I googled it. Because it. Kind of research do you do?
Finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
Why am I hearing level up music? What's the goal?
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works.
True.
Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
That's a good point. What are you trying to deal with?
Cuts, lacerations, broken bones,
That's not a
infections
disease.
resulting from all of the above. Common
There we
cold,
go.
influenza, take your pick. There are plenty of ways to die out here. Most
Common
of them,
cold, please.
surprisingly, don't have anything to do with war. Just common human fragility.
You don't sound too optimistic. Man, I didn't read that good at all. Don't sound too enthusiastic about it.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Yeah, that's Latin.
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun.
Yes, there is. There's
if Agave and
graboids.
mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago.
I mean, technically they did. 1,000 years ago, society was totally fucking pumping. It was going great. 1,000 years ago was technically before where we are now in history in the real world. 2077. At the very least, it would like the 1700s. No, it'd be 77. No, it's 2277. That's right. 1,000 years ago, it would be 2177. Just use the day the bombs dropped as an example. Yeah, no, society was fine then. I don't think they would. Yeah. Where'd you learn of that?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at.
Ah.
Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes.
That's cool.
Bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
Man, it just occurred to me, Latin's a dead language now. How much deader is it in a time where you can't even look it up?
Certainly.
What
Not
is
all
this?
followers are people persons.
I
Besides,
understand
someone needs to
that.
do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Yeah, I want to come
No
with me.
offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
This is why I'm leveling up my speech.
See you around.
Alright, Cass, looks like you're stuck with me for a bit longer. So, okay, so... Speech, lockpicking, pickpocketing, sneak. Jeez, that's a lot. Hey, Wayne. Don't you fucking ignore me. Oh, I see how it is. You're all assholes. Well, fine. I'm gone. I'm just gonna make it daytime. It is now 8 a.m. How do you feel? This is the power I wield. Get off your lazy ass. All injured and dying. Eek. Hey, Mohawk lady.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies?
Need medical supplies? Medical surprise. Man, I'm really good at talking this right now at night. What time even is it? Oh, it's 9:18. That can explain a lot. Medical surprise? I just said it again. Fuck it. Rolling with it.
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high.
Yeah.
Supplies don't last long.
I bet one of the random dudes is just trying to murder you.
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials.
Hey,
I
I
can't
got
pay you
some
for
of
any
those.
supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services. So
Yeah.
far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Some other merchant.
You
Yeah,
might
this-
ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
I can go talk to
Just
Mick
come
and
see
Ralph.
me
I
when
know
you've got
them.
some supplies to turn in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Hello.
chat up Mick and Ralph. I wonder how Mick feels about me having him make that sex bot tape and then never coming to get it. To be fair, I did pay him what, 150 caps for it.
And then the fight.
Oh no! Ah! Coming right for me. Man, you scared me so. Well, look at that. He took that in stride. Now he's just relaxing, watching the clouds, having a nice day. I'm jealous of this man. Look how peaceful he is. He's just chilling, got his legs kicked up, just having a nice time. My goodness. Learn the error of his ways. These corpses not go away. Are the streets just going to be piled with bodies of people who think they can take me on? Probably. Hey Mick, hey Ralph. Hey muchacho.
How's it going, friend?
Hey, is that the holotape I don't need ready?
Yep, here you go.
I just have that now. Cool, it's fine. Hey, yeah.
We don't have the stills and equipment to supply the amount of meds they're looking at. You could check with other wasteland merchants, but I think they've got a bunch of stills and a seemingly endless supply of grain alcohol, which could be used as a...
Thank you. See that. Yeah, there it is. It weighs a pound. I hate it. But it can go in the vault with the dino statue. That's cool. Oh god, you scared me.
You're the one who's been going around.
Yes, Jesus, 2 stim packs. Thank you, my man. But you gotta be careful. You can't just run up to a dude like that. As you can see from the many bodies scattered around, it happens quite a bit, and usually it's to murder me. So, you might want to just tone that down a bit. Also, that's the 3rd time
It can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
already. I guess I'm real popular in Freeside. Despite, if I remember right, I'm only accepted. Is accepted higher than liked? Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the
Let's go.
Wrangler.
They owe me a favor or two. After all that sex stuff I got them. I'm sure they paid me for it, but... Hey, where are you? I got you all that sex pervert stuff.
I hear you've been helping out around
Oh,
town.
hey, Francine.
It's much appreciated, friend.
Where's your weird pervert brother? Yeah.
Interesting. Well, you're gonna...
That's what I figured. James, where are you little robot fetishist? Hey, Henry. No. James. Hey, Santiago.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Whoa, why the hostility, my dude?
Come on, stay in character. What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows.
That's smart. Ah, you perform comedy then.
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
What you making?
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rolling in caps.
Who are you, though?
Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind.
Well, I got shot in
Name's
the head,
Adrian.
so...
Bet you never saw a ghoul in a...
Now, I've seen a ghoul in a suit.
Well, hello, pretty lady.
Who's... What?
Something you need, kid?
That's a voice. Okay. What do you do?
Hunting and killing, plain and simple.
Oh. Bounty hunter?
Bingo. Now, if you're done asking stupid questions...
Any bounty tips for
be
hunting?
quick and quiet, and don't get dead.
Those are good tips. Thank you, Nick Caffrey.
Yep.
Oh. Hey, Fisto. Where is the man himself? Oh no, it's very hard. How much is that? 100. So 75 for a hard door. That's not that crazy. Maybe I need to wait till noon. Let's try 2.
It's great to be up.
Hey, there he is. Hey, James.
Hey, chum. Welcome back.
Yeah, do this.
Really now? Well, this is... They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure... Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers... Good.
Yeah.
We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components.
That's better than
We're not
nothing.
in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that. The followers should be able to... They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol.
That seems like a fair trade.
And all your smiling faces.
Sure, you pay for the materials, but the labor cost is totally free. Because they do all the labor, get a cut of the alcohol, drug components.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny?
And who knows, in the process of making more and more fixer, you might learn how to streamline the process, or make it more potent with less components.
It can be bought. It can be
Never
found
know.
at Nick and Ralph's.
Hey, Julie, I think I got a good deal. Oh no, I got the hiccups. Oh, why do I have the hiccups? Good. Can't be hard. There she is.
Can
No.
I help you?
Yeah. I think I found a place.
That's phenomenal.
Parrot twins.
They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor.
Surplus of supplies, you could use your caps to influence and expand. tech support, get your chems, and can help anyone. That's just a circle. It's, well, we help them get more drunk and then we fix it isn't a good convincing statement. That's like, but they just need this or that.
Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside.
Go.
Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend.
Awesome. I'll go tell them. Did it even count as a quest? No. This isn't a quest. Really? Oh, wait, no, hold on. No. A miscellaneous was definitely a thing invented by Fallout 4. Yeah, this is totally not a quest. Can you even get XP for this? Not off the door of the gods. The door of the gods has made itself known yet again. Lovely. Just got a glimpse of the timer. I have been streaming for almost 2 hours, just like I said. I said I'd overshoot it, and look what I've done. I've overshot it. But hey. Paisano.
Hey, chum. Welcome back. Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about our patrons.
Exactly.
It's bad business for people to get addicted. We've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing traders and gamblers to afford their next fix.
There we go.
See ya.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a quest. That was just a good deed I've done. Huh.
Make a brief stop at the atomic.
Weird, I could have sworn that would be a quest. Duh. No, I don't believe I got a single thing other than discounted prices. For you. Local.
Howdy.
Howdy. Yeah, what's the town thinking of me now? I'm accepted. That looked like the only thing. They hate me. I'm accepted. They like me. They don't know what to think. They like me. I am basically Satan. Well, a supervillain at the very least. What is higher, do you think? Hated or vilified? I feel like you can hate someone, but it's like vilified. You just when you hate something, it's like but vilified, it's like no, that never burn it. I feel like vilified is much more hated. Then again, I've only fucked with the powder gangers once, so maybe hate is higher up because I have killed a bunch of legionaries. Yeah, I should be sending it over shortly.
I'm honestly pleasantly surprised they would help us out. But I can see the Garretts aren't doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Well, it looks like you've earned yourself a discount on...
Oh, no, I didn't get it. Okay, I just didn't... Oh. I got morphine. Cool. I'd like to buy medical supplies. Oh, right. Only aid. No. Definitely not. So it is 98 per stim pack. That would be... yeah, okay. Oh, doctor bags are pretty cheap, actually. Say about me now. Still accepted.
What's up?
Hey.
Hello again.
How do you do research?
Like I said before, I'm fine doing research back here. Even if it is a bit boring and pointless. And a complete waste of time. Don't mind me. I'm just voicing my thoughts so they don't burrow out of my skull in a fit of abject despondency.
Oh man, I know that feeling. Damn it. Right. Hold on. Lockpicking, sneaking, pickpocketing. Sneak, pickpocket, lock. Beach. I feel like I'm forgetting one already.
Hello.
Oh boy, there's a lot of them I need to do. Main, Barris, get for that.
That is one battered eyebot. It's a miracle it's still functioning.
Hey, you talk shit about Eddie. Eddie is perfect the way he is. Beautiful. Got a laser beam on him.
Can I help you? More than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but there is always something needing done. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson... Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
Yeah. Helping addicts?
Old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Tell me about Bill.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled
there's a quest.
He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
Cool. Tell me about Jacob here.
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Any idea?
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock.
I'll see what I can do.
Sobering them up and putting them back.
Alright. That's already on the page. 1300 out of 1400. Oh, wow. Well, hold on. No way. I'm almost leveled up again. God damn. Going fast. You know what? I'm gonna take advantage of your cheap services to get myself patched up, maybe.
Is there something you need?
Can you, patch me up? I need medical services.
How have you been using the bathroom with your arms that messed up? Oh, forget
Don't
I
know.
asked. Oof.
That's cheap. Hells yeah.
This should help with the pain.
What's up?
I'm getting drugs, apparently.
Hey.
Anything else?
I have some radiation.
We're pretty...
Exposed radiation. Never mind. Over 100 caps or more. That's too rich for my greedy blood. Also like the note. He has a plasma pistol. Something you don't see very often. Even the Van Graffs use plasma rifles. Speaking of plasma rifles, I almost forgot. Oh. I'll plant by our house. Boy, that's nice to say, my house. Back. Go to Novak, put that away. And I think I'll call the stream there. I'm gonna take a swig of water. Ah, delicious. Victor still. Drop that in my weapon chest. And while I'm at it, drop the sex tape. I just had a horrible thought. Technically speaking, it's a quest item. So, yeah, I'm not allowed to touch it. Am I? Yep, that's 1 pound permanently in my inventory. And I doubt I can sell it either. And I can't drop that. I can't sell that either. At least it's weightless. But yeah, that's fortunate. Oh. Oh, I'm back. Well, I guess that's it for the night. Maybe it's me, but every time I look at the sky, I feel like the field of view is real wide. But when I look down, it's totally normal. See me. Well, either way, I think I'm gonna call that a night. Because it's like 10 p.m. and I need to get to bed. So I guess this is me signing off, hoping you have a good night. See you next stream, or VOD, or however you're watching this. Whatever content of mine you see next.